just wanna speak the name of Jesus.
Welcome to my reading vlog. Like my intro, just made it. We aren't gonna pay attention to anything that's happening in my face or my different skin tones, because my shoulders get really tan and then I'm pale as ghost. And I just got a shower. But I read. Is how much I read? Okay. So I read. That's the side that I read. That much. I'm on chapter 15 though. And I read all day, and I know that in reading vlogs, I love to see people's reactions to stuff. So I thought I'd give you guys my reactions as recaps. So, Haymitch's reaping. I knew it was gonna happen like that. I knew he wasn't gonna get he was picked for something just illegally and unfair. I knew that was gonna happen. But to say, oh, a boy stepped in and got hit in the butt with the peacekeeper's gun to protect a girl. You're a victim. You're being sent into the games. What the? He shouldn't have told him the same show this is illegal. But still, him and Luella being nice to each other, and then me knowing her fate because I know that she dies in the chariots. The chariots. I wasn't expecting Haymitch to be all screw the Capitol. I'm not gonna say that word. Bad Capitol to Snow. Good job, Snow. Look at what you've done. Because of how unorganized this Quarter Quell is. It's crazy if the Quarter Quell was unorganized. Yeah, I loved the Effie appearance because that's how far I am into the book. They haven't made it into the games yet, but they made it past the interview, so they're close. Which I'm probably not going to read anymore tonight. Oh, my scab is peeling. My rug burn. No, but I think the biggest shock to me, I was whenever the chariots happened, I was just that's my concerned face and my ugh face. But I think the big shock to me was Beatty having a child. Ampert being Beatty's child. I think I was on the floor gasp. That's how I react to everything, to be honest. Gasping like that. That was my biggest shock though. Because Beatty in the movies, because I just watched Catching Fire, because I just finished the series. Beatty in the movies didn't seem like he had family or anything, or a child. To me, Rivas and Beatty seemed like a couple or something. I was weird like that. That's how I predicted. But they are not. Beatty had a family and they all got killed because he kept on trying to overthrow the Capitol and nobody got on board with him, and then they finally succeeded. So that's my biggest shock, and it's really depressing because I know that all these people are gonna die except for Haymitch. I know there isn't Double Victor. And that's the thing about prequels. It's just I know you guys are all gonna die because I know who wins. What am I meant to do? I know who wins. How am I meant to feel for these characters without trying to I'm not trying to break my own heart, you know? But that's how I'm feeling. I was also pretty shocked with Plutarch being good, even though I knew that. I knew he was gonna be good, but I was still Plutarch, what do you mean you're good already? And then I was shocked with them trying to overthrow the games. I was shocked with them trying to overthrow the games in this Quarter Quell, that's what went wrong. But they didn't get to be overthrown. And that's really sad and depressing that that happened. But what's she gonna do? I think those are my biggest shocking things, so. They're about to enter the arena. Lenore Dove and him are cute. I didn't realize he was such a southern belle. Ma and Pa, my girl. That's what he refers to Lenore Dove as. Or her full name, not even Lenora or Dovey. Just Lenora Dove. That's what he talks to her Sid is so adorable. My hair. His mom is kind of giving me Katniss' mom. Burdock is fun. I'm really sad that I know Burdock's fate. Astrid, I didn't realize a mother reveal name was gonna happen, and then I just realized the Donners and Madge or whatever, I think they become the Donners become the mayor, and then you get Madge is related to Maisie, I think. It's the way I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have a feeling that all of his family dies and Lenore Dove dies because of the milk scene was really funny because of them trying to ruin the games. He gets lashed out on, and the only reason he didn't get killed is because he's the example of why you shouldn't lash out. Don't pay attention to my hand. But that's all I have. For being halfway done the book, only a 5-minute update is good for me. I'm not going to read though because I get scared to read at night with the Hunger Games books, and I decide once we're in the games I read at daytime. That's how I feel. So I think I'm just going to go to bed because I have a audition tomorrow for dancing, and I have to be up at like 7 a.m. close to 6:40. So I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Well, you guys are probably all watching this at the same time. But good night, and if you are watching this at like 12 a.m., go to bed. Go to bed because it's tough with a sleep schedule like that. Like, I don't like having a sleep schedule like that. Go to bed. Good night, everybody. Am I back in the same outfit? Yes. It's only the next night and I've already finished the book. I can't remember what I last talked to you guys about. I don't think they were in the arena yet. I don't know if they have done any reviews yet, if I talked to you about that. No, because I did get FA appearance, I remember that. Okay, I stopped before the arenas because I got scared. I've read the entire second half of the book this morning. Well, yes, I did. What can I say about it? I loved it. It was really good. I think since I knew that all of his family was gonna die, it was shocking though, Lenore Dove's death. I was just like, you fed her them. Because you thought they were the gumdrops you bought. And then the entire poem being, I'm pretty sure that was the entire poem. I was like, dude, when is this poem gonna end? And then him just being like, why didn't I look at it before I gave it to her? Every single time I dream of the poem and me feeding it to her, and why didn't I expect it? And I'm just like, and then his friends, and he's just like having to get far, far away from his friends. And Katniss finding out about his story and giving him geese. Why is that adorable? And him finding out about Lucy Gray and him clocking immediately, that's Snow's girl. He did something to her. I'm like, dude, wow, you're a genius. And he called himself dumb for the entire first half of the book. And then him, like, and Maisie and Amber and their failed attempts. And it would have worked too if he had thought of blowing up the generator before he was almost on the verge of death and everybody had been killed. Then it would have worked. He would have ended it. He probably wouldn't have ended it, but let's be honest, it would have been pretty darn close. It's like the exact thing that Katniss said. Him winning though, and then being locked up. What is this? And I've been watching edits, and somebody said Snow starving Lenore Dove in prison so that she couldn't throw back up the gumdrops if she ate them, and also only feeding Haymitch milk and bread, which is what he eats after he gets poisoned, so that he doesn't die if he eats the gumdrop. I'm surprised he didn't try to eat the gumdrops. I was like, dude, just eat the gumdrops if you're this suicidal. Amart is so sad. Max and Wyver's getting tortured. I was like, that's crazy. Max coming back in a wheelchair, and Wyver's just being like out of it. It's so depressing to me. And then yeah, it was just so sad. Willie just dying, Maisie dying, Lulu dying. The watch replay, and that I had to watch everybody die over again, and then he got pointed out some like dirtbag. I was like, what? Why are you doing this to me? He's not a dirtbag. It was so depressing. And then him being like, sister and my sweetheart and my buddy. Doing a thing where I'm just being really quiet because it's so depressing. And I'm just killing those people. It's just like, I was like, whoa, dude's actually good at fighting. And then Maisley just losing all heart and just stabbing everybody and shooting them all and just being like, it was just like the most depressing thing ever, I think. All the failed attempts at trying to bring him down. And then Snow, I literally got shivers and quivers whenever Snow said, I don't know if anyone will remember this, but whenever Snow said, have a good homecoming, he was like, I'm about to burn down your house. Have a good time. It's just crazy because he survived so many transmutes, and then all of it's like he was caged like a bird. Effie being the only one there for him. It was just like the most depressing thing ever. And I think the movie will actually make me cry because I didn't cry during the books. But I think the movie will make me cry. I think I'm gonna have to wear waterproof mascara because I'm about to cry here, but they don't spill over. So I'm definitely going to need waterproof mascara for the movie. But good night, because I'm gonna go watch Little Women with my family. And that's the end of my reading vlog. I'm gonna be picking my next book soon so that I can start it tonight, because I finished this like 3 hours ago. That might have been the quickest I've read a book. I think it's because I was like, I can't stop getting spoilers. I need to stop with the spoilers and deal. So yeah, I'm gonna pick a new book now, and you'll probably see this reading vlog in like a week. That's not true. If you're seeing this, it's a miracle though, because I hate editing stuff, so I've just kind of been like not doing anything. Bye. Cue the outro.